An array of news reports suggest that social media giants such as Facebook and Twitter may face a ban in India if they fail to comply with the new intermediary guidelines for social media platforms. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology had given a 3-month deadline to the organizations to accept the guidelines by 25th May. But so far, barring Coup, the Indian version of Twitter, none have accepted them. The rules will be effective from May 26th, despite these companies seeking a total 6-month delay in their implementation. However, will Facebook and Twitter be really banned in the country if they fail to comply with the new rules? If any of these social media platforms fail to accept these guidelines, they risk losing status as social media platforms and protections as intermediaries. According to a government official, the government can also take action against them as per the law of the land for not following the rule. However, this does not necessarily mean that users in India will not be able to access these social media platforms from tomorrow. Nikhil Pahwa, a digital rights activist and Media Nama founder, said, "It is unlikely that the government would enforce all the provisions and hold social media platforms accountable unless it really needs to, because the platforms could then move to the court to challenge the guidelines." He explained, the government would not want to give Facebook and Twitter a reason to go to court because these rules are unconstitutional, and the center would not want to risk being embarrassed in courts. He added, the rules are already being challenged on such grounds. Besides, the center was expected to issue a set of FAQs to explain how these guidelines are being implemented. However, those have not been released yet, and there is a possibility of the deadline being extended to give the Ministry of Electronics and IT more time to figure out the nuances. Moreover, Pahwa said, there is zero chance of the government blocking United States-based platforms because of the power that the US government wields. There is zero chance of the Indian government blocking US platforms when Jaishankar is in the US to engage with the US government. For those who might not know, Subramaniam Jaishankar is an Indian diplomat and politician who is the current Minister of External Affairs of the Government of India. Now, what are those guidelines that the center wants all social media platforms to accept? On 25th February, the government had announced tighter regulations for social media firms, requiring them to remove any content flagged by authorities within 36 hours and setting up a robust complaint redressal mechanism, with an officer being based in the country. The government had set 5 million registered users as the threshold for defining significant social media intermediary, meaning that large players like Twitter, Facebook, Google would want to comply with the additional norms. Announcing the guidelines in February, it had said the new rules take effect immediately, while significant social media providers, based on the number of users, will get 3 months before they need to start complying. The 3-month time period meant compliance by 25th May. Significant social media companies will also have to publish a monthly compliance report disclosing details of complaints received and action taken, as also details of contents removed proactively. They will also be required to have a physical contact address in India published on its website or mobile app or both. The new rules were introduced to make social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and Instagram more accountable and responsible for the content hosted on their platform, which have seen a phenomenal surge in usage over the past few years in India. Also, social media companies will have to take down posts depicting nudity or morphed photos within 24 hours of receiving a complaint. The government has also asked social media companies such as WhatsApp to ensure that they can trace a message to the original sender. In other words, this simply means breaking the end-to-end encryption on messages, which is extremely challenging for messaging tools like WhatsApp. The intermediary, however, will not be required to disclose the contents of any message. This could have major ramifications for players like Twitter and WhatsApp. One of the WhatsApp spokespersons said, requiring messaging apps to trace chats is the equivalent of asking us to keep a fingerprint of every single message sent on WhatsApp, which would break end-to-end encryption and fundamentally undermines people's right to privacy. The rules also state that users who voluntarily want to verify their account should be given an appropriate mechanism to do so and be accorded a visible mark of verification. Users will have to be provided with a prior intimation and explanation when a significant social media intermediary removes contents on its own. In such cases, users have to be provided with an adequate and reasonable opportunity to dispute the action taken by the intermediary. One of the Google spokesperson responding to the implementation of intermediary guidelines said, "We respect India's legislative process and have a long history of responding to government requests to remove content where the content violates the local law or our product policies." So, what happened when a social media platform or a streaming service lose the intermediary protection? Well, in such a scenario, these social media platforms can be dragged into the court at any time and prosecuted using the applicable laws. While not complying to the new IT rules can allow the government to take serious actions against the big social media platforms, however, it doesn't really mean much to the end users. So, Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, or any other platform that have still not complied with the new IT rules and guidelines will continue to work in the country. In fact, it is still working now that the new IT rules have come into effect. However, it should be noted that these platforms will continue to work until the government of India doesn't go against them. Well, that also looks unlikely given how important a role these platforms play in our lives these days. Especially Twitter, that updates users with all sorts of information about the ongoing COVID 19 situation in India and other things. So relax there. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and all other big social media platforms will not stop working in India. At least there are no official words on the same from the companies or the Indian government right now. So that was all for this news and video. Hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to get instant notification about my upcoming videos. Also hit the thumbs up button and share this video as much as possible with your near and dear ones. Do share your thoughts about this in comment section below. So this is your host signing out. Do take care of yourselves and we will meet in a new video. Peace out.